you might have seen, is getting repainted to white, which is very sad because I like my blue room color. So, I was really sad about that. There's no way to convince my parents because they want to get the entire house done white. Mostly just because, like, since everybody's growing up in my family, my parents have been thinking about moving out for a while, so they might end up moving out, so they just want to paint everything white since it's better to sell. So, if you hear any, like, sounds in the background, like any drilling or, like whatever banging sounds, that's what it is. They're also taking apart the floor, because our floor used to be made out of carpet, but they're changing it to wood. So they've been tearing apart the carpet and then installing wood onto the floor. So it's been also pretty loud the past couple days. They're done with painting so far for the second floor. Once I get down to the first floor, I'll have my room back, but it's gonna be more annoying. Anyway, I thought just like get you guys back up on what's been going on in my life. Like I said, I finished college about 2 weeks ago. I got home and my finals they're fine. They're whatever. To be honest, I'm fine. I'm fine with my finals. I'm just happy it's over. I'm taking summer classes. I decided to do a minor in econ. So my summer classes started like 3 or 4 days after I got back home from college. So basically, I've just been on that grind since. I'm taking 3 summer classes this summer. They split it up into 2 different types of semesters. So the first, I'm taking 1 class right now, and it ends June 9th. And then June 10th is the start of the second semester of summer classes. And I'm taking 2 classes then. The class I'm taking right now is microeconomics. I took this in high school, but I did really bad because I didn't really pay attention. But I'm learning it now. It's actually really fun, and it's pretty easy. So I'm a little embarrassed at how much I struggled during high school. But I'm also studying for bio because I want to test out of bio. That way I don't have to take a college course during my junior year or senior year. So I've been studying for that and then taking my 1 summer class right now. And then, yeah, that's basically my summer. I've been pretty busy just doing that. My micro class I'm taking is 4 weeks long, but it's like an entire semester's worth. So basically each day I've been learning like an entire week's worth of material from like a normal college course. So I've been pretty busy just trying to like keep up with that. And then my house getting remodeled too, so like I have to like plan stuff out with my family about what we can do and what we can't do. We've been showering's been difficult because it's not that difficult, but like I have to wear shoes into the bathroom, which I don't do. I have to like wear my slides in there because like the people that are remodeling my house, they like walk around, there's paint and stuff, so it's like I don't really feel at home right now. Oh, I don't think I mentioned I'm in the basement. I just completely just like forgot about to explain where I am. So I'm in the basement, and I've been in the basement for like the past however long. Mostly just because like we have this little area in the basement where I can do work, and then also like at night, my mom sleeps in me. My mom and my younger brother all sleep on the first floor. My younger brother sleeps in like the hallway of the living room. Like by the dining table. My mom sleeps like on the couch area. She has like a futon set up there. And then I have my mattress like next to hers, but like further down. So at night I'll come down here and like do whatever I do, because they go to sleep by 10 at least, since my mom's really strict with my younger brother about when he can sleep, because he's still young. So they go to sleep at like, they go to bed by at least like 10. So I'll come down here and then do, whether it's like study or just have like, it usually is my free time, and I'll like watch shows or something. I'll come down here and do it, and I'll go back up to sleep when I'm like done. I'm dressed the way I am right now because I was gonna go to the gym. I finished my schoolwork. Typically my day is waking up, eating lunch, studying, coming home, eating dinner, and then I go to the gym. And I was gonna go to the gym after dinner, and then I checked the schedules, and the gym closed early today, closed at 4, so I missed that. So I decided, since I'm not going to the gym anymore, I'll just sit down and record a video since I have extra free time. And I haven't recorded a video in a while, a very, very while. I'm trying to think. My life's been pretty boring now that I think about it. I went down to Drexel, my friend's college, visited him, stayed with him for like a couple days and his friends. It was fun. I decided to build a PC because I just really wanted to build a PC, and my PC that I built was back in COVID, so 2020, so it's coming up on about 4 years since I built my old one, and it's like fine, it'll run the games that I play, but honestly, I just really wanted to build a new PC, so that's why I did it. I did try and go on a budget. My budget was originally 600, and I ended up going over a little bit, but to like 700. But I finished building it somewhat because I bought basically everything new except for the GPU, the graphics card, because graphics cards are expensive. And honestly, I didn't even know what I wanted to build originally. I also don't game that much. The only games that I do play are like very easy to run games. I don't play like single player triple A type role games like Elden Ring or like whatever stuff that people play nowadays. I literally only play like Valorant, occasionally like GTA 5, or like some other games that my friends want to play, which is I played, what was it? Oh, my older brother got into Fortnite, like about time. He got into it like a couple months ago, so it's a little late, but I'll play with him occasionally. But even stuff like that, my old PC like has hard times running. Like Fortnite, it'll like maybe average like 100 to 120 FPS, but it feels like it's 80. It's very, very inconsistent, which is one of the reasons why I also wanted to upgrade. We played Lethal Company, which was really fun. I'm not good with scary stuff, so like I was screaming out of my mind. That's really scary, but it's really fun. It's fun, but there's trade-offs. I don't like scary stuff. I don't mind it. Like I'll watch a scary movie or I'll play a scary game, but like I will piss my pants. But yeah, I finished building everything, and then the graphics card that I originally got was a GTX 1660 Ti, which is like a mid-range, but it's also older, so it's not like that good compared to the current ones. But like I'm not trying to spend $400 on a graphics card. Like if I were to get a 3060, dog, I don't know any games that would require 3060 that I play, but it's not worth it because that is like half my budget right there. But originally I got a 1660 Ti, which I still have actually. It's upstairs. I need to return it. But for some reason, when I put it into my old PC, it worked fine. But when I put it into my new one, I finished building it and then I booted it up. Everything turned on, like lights were on, the fans were spinning, even the graphics card was spinning. I saw the graphics card fan spinning. But for some reason, there's just no response on the monitor. Like nothing showed up onto my monitor. So I thought, oh, maybe like something's wrong. So I took apart my entire PC and I rebuilt it again. I even took the motherboard out just to like put it back in and see if like, I don't know, I was like, let me just restart completely to see if I like bent any pins or anything. I don't know. So I took everything apart, put everything back together, same results. So I was like, oh, I'm stupid. I have my old graphics card. Why don't I just put that into my new system and see if it's the graphics card that's the problem, or if it's my actual, like, I did something when I built it. So I put my old graphics card in, which is an RX 580, and it worked perfectly fine. Like, I turned it on, and then I got a response on the monitor, and I could, like, everything was working. So I was a little worried because I was like, oh, like, what if I accidentally bent one of the CPU pins, or like I scratched the back of the motherboard and now one of the motherboard requested a refund on the graphics card, and I was looking at new graphics cards. And honestly, I was thinking about getting like an RX 6600 or 5600. I mean, because 6600 is still overkill for me. Oh my god, that was so loud. Excuse me. Yeah, I was gonna get like a 5600 XD, and honestly, it's better than the 1660 Ti, and like price wise in the used market, it's pretty cheap, to be honest. But one issue I came across is a lot of those cards were used to mine crypto. So, dude, I couldn't really find any specific ones that like seemed trustworthy. And even the ones that didn't seem trustworthy, like I was like a little like on the edge about it, because those people could just like leave out the fact that they were mined on. So I kept looking, and then on my recommended, I saw GTX 1080. I know that the 1080 it's a very old card now. It's coming up on 8 years, I think. The fact that we can even like round up and say it's been almost a decade since it came out is like kind of wild. I remember when it was like still like an absolute beast, but I was thinking about it, and for my purposes, my intentions of a PC, a 1080 is like low key. That's like kind of tough. So I ended up getting one. So I'm getting a 1080, and I'm returning the 1660 Ti because the 1080 is performance-wise, for my needs, much better than the 1660 Ti, and just like to achieve a dream of mine that I once had, because I really wanted the 1080 when I was like back in the day. I really wanted one, but that channel was too expensive. It was way too expensive, and like the idea that I'm able to like fulfill a dream I had from years ago, that was also one of the reasons why I ended up getting it. Even if it is really old, it's like really good. It's still a very good graphics card. So I got it. So I'm waiting for that to come, and then I'm just gonna put it into my PC. Hope that one works with no issues, because I now know that it's the graphics card that was a problem, and then I can finally use my PC, because that thing's just been sitting around, and it looks really sad just sitting around with no graphics card inside. But that's about it lately. From what I can tell, I always like to talk about music, so I'm just gonna quickly talk about recent music. A recent artist I discovered was Gus Dapperton. Gus Dapperton, his name's Gus, G-U-S, Gus Dapperton, D-A-P-P-E-R-T-O-N, Dapperton, Gus Dapperton. And, I discovered him through Lyrical Lemonade's album. Lyrical Lemonade released an album a couple months ago called All Is Yellow, and I don't know if I listened to it right when it came out, but I know I listened to it like maybe a month after it came out. And one of my favorite songs on that album was Fallout. It's called Fallout, and it's probably one of my most listened to songs like of all time already, because like I listened to it on repeat a lot because it was such a good song, in my opinion at least. Some friends, they had some differing opinions, which makes like, I'm open to, but I really liked it, and it's Fallout, and it's featuring Gus Dapperton. I'm pretty sure he also produced it, featuring Lil Yachty and Joey Badass, and it was just a really good song. Maybe not lyrically, because like lyrically it's like an okay song. It's just like about love or whatever. But like I just really like the production and the way that the vocals all mesh together, and the way that each artist was able to bring a little bit of their own piece. Joey was a surprise, because like his first verse was a little like, oh, like this very un-Joey of him, but it's still a very good song. And Gus's vocals on that song went absolutely crazy.